you were one of those three.
Huh?
Today.
Huh?
I wish you were one of those three today. I'd still be nervous if I was doing the director job. Because you have to switch and all that. And
You have the responsibility for everything, actually.
I'm not going to remember this that bit.
it's just really uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. Let's do it.
Can you tell me when we're going? 'Cause I'm not-
Try to be upbeat. Look at each other. Relax. Okay, we relax.
I can hear that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm about to cry. Remember what?
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Classmates, a show for and about you, our classmates. I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Linda. And on today's show, we're going to take a look at the difficulties of finding a computer on campus.
And Linda here is going to enlighten us about the fascinating world of rock stars when she reviews Anthony Kiedis' biography, Scar Tissue.
I'm telling you, Jack, it's an awesome book, and
Really?
it's also an international bestseller, so
Is it
don't
really?
miss out on the review.
Can I take it home after the show?
Only if you're gentle with it.
Okay, but first up today, here's Chantel with the headlines.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Thanks, Linda. Good afternoon. In today's headlines, 6 people were hurt when a truck collided with 3 cars on the M1 yesterday, near the Alyssum Road exit at Wurundjeri. This occurred only 1 hour after a pedestrian was hit while crossing the Gold Coast Highway at Tugun. A 73-year-old man in Austria has admitted to raping and locking up his daughter for 24 years. She was made to give birth to his 7 children and was kept locked up in a room that could only be accessed by the father and a PIN code. TV show judge and radio personality Todd McKenney has the support of Channel 7 after he was found passed out on Anzac Day with the drug GHB in his possession. He is set to appear in court for the charges on May 16. All charges against the ABC's chasers have been dropped. They were charged with entering the APEC restricted area in September last year. They drove a convoy of 3 cars into the security zone, and one of the comedians emerged dressed as Osama bin Laden. And finally, a 70% tax increase has been introduced on Alco Pops to help in the prevention of binge drinking. A cigarette tax is set to follow, with the Rudd government's chief preventative health advisor saying the tax increase is long overdue. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Chantel, and thank God I quit smoking.
I know, it's good because now you have more money to go out and, party, shop.
Exactly.
All that kind of stuff.
That was
Give
my
up
plan.
smoking. It's great. It's great. Okay, now let's find out what happened when Classmates reporter Abhay tried to find an available computer on campus.
Students at Griffith University are having trouble finding computers on campus. As the library is under construction, students have to walk to other labs and sometimes from one end of the campus to the other.
It is very bad. I only use it to print sometimes if I have to, and I never come to the library to do it. I go to the other end. I would never rely on the computers at uni to do any work because you don't know if you're going to have to wait 10 or 15 minutes or half an hour or an hour.
It's pretty difficult because you run around a lot, and they have those little machines that they told us about where you could just check which ones are free, but I've done that before and they don't even actually give you the proper information sometimes. They say all of them are free and you come there and they're all occupied.
Once the library is refurbished, hopefully this will solve the problem of computer shortage. This is Abhay reporting at Griffith University.
It's interesting.
Yeah, thank God I have a computer at home, or else I wouldn't have a clue what to do.
I know what you mean. Thank God for the laptop, hey? All right, now it's time for today's review with Linda.
I just finished this autobiography the other night, and I must say it is a fascinating read. One cannot imagine how much drugs Anthony Kiedis has consumed, nor comprehend how much spectacular sex he has had with numerous women before reading this book. For those of you who doesn't know, Anthony Kiedis is the lead singer of the rock band Red Hot Chili Peppers. Over the past 2 decades, their music style has varied from fused traditional rock and funk with elements of heavy metal and psychedelic rock. They often open and end shows with improvisation, which is the band's signature style. Success is a key name for this incredibly talented band. Some fans may even call them musical geniuses, and with records made such as Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic and Californication, they may very well be right. But Kiedis' talent when it comes to music cannot be compared with his talent when it comes to writing. Scar tissue is lacking the most crucial element in a story, a narrative structure. But learning about the tight relationship between the band members and how they improvise when making their music is more than impressive. That being said, throughout the book, Kiedis is pouring his heart out. Confessions of heavy drug abuse and sexual intercourse with his dad's girlfriend would have taken a lot of courage to get off his chest. It is an outrageous story told by a self-confessed junkie with a strong passion for music. The band's personality are eccentric and mildly said crazy, which is what makes this story so fascinating. However, too little is told by their road to success. Firstly, he focuses on sex and drugs, then secondly, musical experiences, which is too bad because it's for his music he's famous and not for his outrageous drug binges. Although, altogether, it is an honest and touching story about a guy who sometimes finds himself not fitting into the society, and in the end ends up being a rock god. Their out-of-this-world experiences with sex, drugs, and rock and roll makes this story interesting and beyond all intriguing. This book is highly recommended and highly addictive. Thanks, Jacqueline.
Wow, Linda. My goodness, sex, drugs and rock and roll, the Chili Peppers, hey?
I know, it's a friggin' miracle that this guy is still alive today, telling you.
You know, I've actually seen them quite a few times in concert over the years.
Oh, really? How was it?
It was fantastic.
Really?
Awesome.
Very good.
Great. Okay, now here's Chantal once again with today's celebrity gossip.
Thanks, Linda. The celebrity world is abuzz as usual. 15-year-old Miley Cyrus has got some explaining to do after posing semi-topless for the latest issue of Vanity Fair. The starlet is apologising to fans and their parents, saying she thought the shoot would be artistic, but now is very embarrassed. Britney Spears is returning to the set of the US sitcom How I Met Your Mother. It will be her second appearance on the show, and the cast is said to be excited on her return. Paris Hilton and Britney have been dubbed awful role models to young pet owners. Paris is said to go through dogs like she does mojitos, and Britney needs to learn to take better care when restraining her dogs in the car. Apparently, Britney has also had a small collection of chihuahuas on Paris's personal farm. Singer Neo has turned down writing tracks for pop sensations The Spice Girls to work with Rihanna. He says his schedule was too hectic to work with the girls on their greatest hits album. And finally, Cher has revealed to Oprah that she had a brief fling with actor Tom Cruise. Cher, 61, was apparently madly in love with Tom when she was 39 and he was just 23 years old. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Chantal. And thanks to everyone for tuning in to this, our first episode of Classmates.
We'll be back next week with more interesting stories from our university. And don't forget, Gut Night this Friday, 6:30 p.m. at the Griffith Drama Theatre with special guests Chris, Mallory and Coban.
And don't forget to tune in to Classmates next week for Linda's exclusive wrap-up of Gut Night. Don't miss it.
And remember, your classmates are here for you.